good people? Welcome back to another episode of Life with your boy Tyler. Welcome back to another Wrthy Wednesday, an update on my haircut. As you know, if you watched last week, you know that I cut all my hair off. I went completely bald. It wasn't intentional. You know, my intentions were to just cut it down low to an even level so that I can grow it out for 365 days throughout the year 2017. But it didn't work out, completely as planned because I ended up just having to go bald. I cut it all off. And then to make matters worse, which I didn't put this into the Wrthy Wednesday, but I ended up cutting all of my face off too. So my beard, my mustache, everything was gone. So for a second I was looking like a newborn baby fresh out the womb. I'm starting to get some progress, it's growing back, some scruff coming in. So in the video I explained how it was a disaster, right? I was saying this disaster, everything went wrong, because I really wasn't supposed to cut my hair bald, but it just happened that way. But throughout the course of the week, I started to embrace my baldness, and I started to come up with reasons or ways in which I can embrace it. So some of the ways that I came up with are to face a fear. Most men in general, are afraid of losing their hair. That's one of the things that we fear. We don't want to go bald. We don't want to have our hairline receding too far back, and God forbid we have to go bald or lose our hair in any kind of way. So for me, it was like, that's something I always explain to people. Like, I hope I never have to go bald. I would never go bald if I don't have to. People say I don't have the head shape for it or whatever. So many reasons why going bald would be like just complete and utter disaster for them. So that was me facing my fear. I said, I'm glad I cut my hair bald because it's me embracing the fear that I have. It's me facing a fear and knocking down one of those fears in my life. If you've been following me up until this date, you know that one of the things that I'm trying to eliminate in my life, as well as encourage others to eliminate in their life, is the fear that keeps us from pursuing everything that we want to do. Whether it be tonight I want to go out to a movie, but such and such, whatever, I gotta work, or I don't think my friends would want to go to meet with me on a Tuesday night or a Wednesday night, or whatever the case may be. Or I really want to take that vacation, but I don't have the time, I don't really have the money. All these things that are essentially fear-based. I'm trying to eliminate that. So me, embracing that baldness and, saying, okay, I cut off my hair. So now I know what it's like to be bald. Now I know what I look like. Now I know what it feels like, and it's not so bad. It's not so bad, it's really not. But had I never cut it, I would have never known. So that's one reason why I cut it. Another reason was I told myself that since I'm facing this fear of cutting my hair bald, and it's early on in the year, I'm gonna let that set the tone for the rest of my year. What I mean by that is I started the year out doing something that scared me. I didn't want to go bald. My intentions were never to go bald, but once I started, I feel like there's no turning back, so I just went on with it. It was kind of painful. I was kind of regretting it at that moment, but like I said, as the course of the week went on, I said, you know what? I just faced the fear. I just did something that was uncomfortable. I just did something that I didn't want to do. I made a change in my life that I didn't really want to make. So I said, you know what? That sets the tone for my year. For my new year, for 2017, that sets the tone. I'm gonna do more things that scare me. I'm gonna do more things that make me uncomfortable, but it's gonna help me grow into a better person. I'm gonna do more things that scare me in order to eliminate that fear. Because once you try something that you're afraid of, you now know what it's like, and you're that much less afraid of it, if not at all, you know what I'm saying? Also, cutting off my hair was very, very liberating. And what I mean by that is, it's kind of like the same thing with the fear thing. It allows me to see that I can do something that I'm afraid of doing and come out okay. And then when I see that I'm okay and I can laugh about it, that's something very liberating and freeing about that. And another thing is, I consider it a fresh start. Initially, me cutting off my hair and just making it even, and then planning on growing it out for 365 days. So that'd be my first and last haircut of 2017. That essentially was like me saying that this is a fresh start. I'm starting over, I'm starting something new. One of the things a lot of people do when they want a fresh start is cut their hair off. Like when women think they need a fresh start, or they're starting over, or doing something new, making a major change in their life, one of the first things they do is cut their hair. So that's how I'm taking it. Fresh start, new me, baby. And lastly, who knows? I might have just started a trend. Next thing you know, you might see everybody rocking the bald head with the bald face. You know what I'm saying? Not just the people who can't help it, who are bald by default because their hairline is back here. You know what I'm saying? Maybe everybody just start cutting their hair just all of a sudden. And I will definitely take credit for that. Because it's the beginning of the year, ain't nobody done it yet. But if they do, credit your boy. If y'all wanna see, I'm making some progress, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's growing back. My hairline looking jacked up right now, but it's all good. Because the hair gotta grow back, but we good. So that's how I embraced my baldness. Another thing that I've been learning that I wanna add is just be mindful of the words that you speak out into the universe. Because what I'm learning is that the word utter and outer have the same root meaning. So basically, whatever you utter becomes your outer. You understand? So if you utter words of discouragement, disgust, negativity in general, that will become your outer world. So just be mindful of what you speak into your own world and to other people's world. So thanks for tuning in to another Wrthy Wednesday. I hope y'all enjoyed that. I appreciate everybody supporting up until this point, tuning in, subscribing, all of that good stuff. If you aren't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, please. So yeah, man, stay worthy. Keep spreading that positivity. Keep that free mind state and enjoy life. It's your boy Tyler, and I'm out. Time to dance.